Hello traders, it's Wednesday, August the 24th, and time for our WMoptions pre-New York session news. The Swiss-based World Economic Forum yesterday released a report stating that distributed ledger technology, which Bitcoin traders refer to as blockchains, is transforming the financial services and infrastructure sector radically. The forum, comprised of political and business leaders from around the world, believes that by next year, 80% of banks will be using the technology and reports that 90 central banks in 24 countries are already examining proposals. 2 weeks ago, we reported that major banks already involved in the process include Citibank, UBS, Barclays, Goldman Sachs, BNP and Societe Generale. Germany's GDP this morning showed a 0.4% rise in the year's second quarter. This is less than Q1's 0.7% reading, but well within expectations. The increase is based on increased exports and local consumption, with consumer spending up 0.2%. Meanwhile, the British pound is maintaining an upward momentum, currently well above the 132 mark. But the cost is the FTSE. That's fallen 0.15% since trading began this morning, especially on dropping commodity prices and falling mining shares, and low oil prices are also costing Shell and BP dearly. After yesterday's surprising 12.4% surge in new home sales, US dollar futures are still relatively calm. Yesterday's indexes closed at fractions of a percent up as traders await the speeches at Jackson Hole as the week turns to a close. With data showing the US economy relatively impervious to global slowdowns, less and less excuses can be given to Fed officials claiming a dovish approach. Still, if to judge by yesterday's 2-year Treasury bond auction, the nays will have it again next month, with bonds going for 1.1 points lower than anticipated. Government bonds also slumped in Japan overnight as the Nikkei surged 0.61% during the session. Prices rose a basis point in spite of still under target inflation and volatile oil prices. Chinese bonds crashed after the nation's central bank injected yuans valued at $7.5 billion into the market after a 6-month respite. And the consumer price index in Singapore is down for the 21st consecutive month, with housing and utility prices dragging spending down. Core inflation, though, remains steady at 1%. In commodities, WTI oil continues downwards, where it may once again test the 46.70 support level, or just keep on going downward as far as $42 per barrel. And gold continues to consolidate within a 2-month-long narrowing range that currently has it at $13.41 and possibly rising in the short term. Still ahead, US housing price index at 1 p.m. GMT, followed by 2 by the Energy Administration's crude oil change, and finally at 10 to midnight, foreign investments in Japan. That's all for today. We'll see you again tomorrow for our pre-London session. Until then, happy trading.